So moving on from the last video, I've expanded the building here just to be show it a bit of a bigger size. Potentially could be a commercial size building, office block, or school type project maybe. So I've expanded it to be a bit bigger, and I'll show you simply how we did that. So basically just jumped into either a 2D view or a 3D view. Just grab the wall, simply move it like that, and expand your building out. You can also use these temporary dimensions as well, as they're known, and it gives you dimensions. You can put in a dimension there, 20,000 for example. It gives you a rough building. So I'm just going to undo that. So we're just going to build this building up with a bit more detail. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start placing a roof on it to have it looking a bit more like a building. So under your architecture tab and under the roof tool, you've got a number of different options here. So you've got roof by footprint, and you can see that a tooltip comes up here on the right hand side, which can be quite handy to use as well if you're ever stuck to figure out what a particular option does. And we've got roof by extrusion as well. Now I'm going to choose roof by extrusion. The reason for that because I know that I want I'm going to put a single monopitch roof onto this building, so I'm going to draw it by a roof by extrusion. So I'm just going to select roof by extrusion, and it's going to ask me a plane, so I'm just going to pick what plane, and I'm just going to pick the side wall of that building because I know I want it to be aligned with that wall. So it asks me what level I want to place it at. I'll select level 1 for now, click OK, and I'm going to jump just to my side view here. Jump to my side view, and I'm basically just going to draw a simple single line monopitch like so. Put it out. I can change the angle of it as well afterwards if I want. And once I click yes, I have a roof already selected here on my left, similar to the way you create a wall. I'm just going to select all of these walls then. So tab with your tab key on your keyboard, click on one, that selects all of those walls as a chain, and I'm going to use something called attach top base. You don't have to always use this. You can model up your walls differently if you want. And I'm just going to select my roof, and you can see that has closed the roof entirely up to the walls. So you've got a nice tidy roof there as well. And you can also expand. You can go back and edit this roof afterwards if you wish. So I'm just going to go to edit profile, and if you want to change the shape of that roof, you can do it by doing that if you wish. But I want to just change the width. I want a bit more of an overhang on the side of my building. And one way of doing that is just you can pull these across. You can use dimensions as well if you want. But I want a nice overhang on my building. Kind of looks quite architectural and nice. And we've got a nice overhang where we're going to have our entrance here at the side. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to place some floors. So again, use the floor tool, similar to how you might place a roof as well. So I'm just going to go to my floor level 0, go to my floor. Choose an architectural floor, and we've got floor build-ups here already. As I said already, you can go back and change these if you want at a later stage. And I'm going to use the pick walls tool. There are a number of pick line tools as well. I like to choose the pick walls tool, and the reason for that is because if a wall moves, then you know your floor is going to move with it. And it gives you an option up here to extend into wall core, which you can do. You can set the dimension depending on what your wall construction is. And I'm just going to hit tab on that. I'm going to click all of my walls. And you can see that's aligned exactly there. That's my base floor, so I'm just going to click OK on that. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to cut a section box, which is a handy tool in 3D. Go to my section box, turn that on, and you can just slide this across. Now this doesn't affect the actual physical makeup of your building, it just gives you, I suppose, a different view to look at it. I'm going to select all of these walls, and I'm going to put a base offset of say -350. Just so they extend below the floor slab, and obviously your ground can be at a different level here as well. And that just means that they come further down past your floor slab there as well. So I want to place another floor in at level 1. So because these floors are reoccurring, they're the exact same floors, I can actually copy that floor up. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to click that. Even if your floor build-up changes, I'm going to copy that. Now I'm going to go into my level 1. So it's based on level 1. I'm going to select 0 so that it jumps down to level 0 because it's 1900 at the moment away from level 1, which we don't want. And I'm actually going to place another story into this as well. So I'm just going to go into my elevation. Into elevation, so we've got 2 levels here. I want to create another level, so I'm just going to type in LL for level, LL. Just going to go above that, place that across there. So we've got level 0, level 1 and level 2. You can see they're all at different heights, and you can see on the left hand side here it's actually creating another level as well. So I'm just going to go back in, duplicate my floor, I'm going to copy that again. I'm just going to pull it up there, and I'm going to go back in here and select level 2 and just make sure the height offset from level is set to 0, because you can see this is my level here, my level 2, and it's offset by whatever, about 1600 in there. So I'm just going to set that to 0. Set that to 0, hit apply. And if these are intermediary floors, it's going to be more than likely different construction in your floor build-up. You can select those two and apply a different floor build-up to it here. It might be timber. If it's a commercial build, it's obviously going to be a lot more structurally sound carrying there. It's not just domestic build, so you're going to have a higher floor build-up as well. So I'm just going to select my base one. I'm going to change it to a bearing slab, and you can see I have a different construction in there. Now what I'm actually just trying to achieve here, all I want to achieve is a nice early stage conceptual design, so I'm just going to change that down to coarse, just so it just looks a bit more basic and a bit simpler as well. So I'm just going to take my section box, pull that back, have a look at my levels. What have we got? We've got 3, 4 up to that one. Sounds fine. So make sure we've enough height between them all. And good. So we've got 0. We've got 4 meters to the next one. I might actually change this one. I'm going to increase this level. I'm going to change that up to 8 meters. Let's change that to elevation 8 meters, and you can see that changes the level, but the floor has also moved with it as well. So in the next video I'm going to run through adding a bit more detail into that as well.